Welcome to the project demonstration of monitoring of industrial parameters and voice enhancement of abnormal conditions. So here we are monitoring the industrial parameters like humidity, temperature from DHT11 sensor and smoke from this MQ6 sensor. So here we are getting the analog data from this one, and from this one we are getting the digital data. So these three parameters continuously monitoring on the LCD screen, and if is there any abnormality detected, then automatically voice announcement will be played from this APR33A3 voice module, this audio playback recorder. So predefinedly we need to record voices, and that will be played with help of microcontroller using the digital output pins whenever the abnormality detected. So coming to the abnormality levels, for the smoke, whenever the ppm crosses the 50 ppm, then voice announcement will be announced, and for the humidity 70%, and for temperature 40 degrees centigrade. So these are the abnormality conditions. So coming to the interfacing connections, we have interfaced this smoke sensor at A0 pin and DHT11 sensor at C0 pin, and C3, C5, C6, C7 for the APR33A3 voice module, and pin number B2 to B7 LCD. So in this whole system, our main operating device is the microcontroller PIC16F73 we are using. So which will take the input from these two input sensors and display the so-called data on the LCD and voice announcement through this APR33A3 module. So on this motherboard, we have the three major components. First one is the microcontroller PIC16F73, and the next one is the crystal oscillator 20 megahertz. So the purpose of this crystal oscillator is we are providing 20 mega clock frequency to the microcontroller. So the main purpose of this clock pulses are we need to execute the instructions by taking reading input from the sensors and providing the output. So these instructions need clock pulse. So each instruction will take one clock pulse, so that our controller will execute 20 mega instructions per second, as we are providing 20 megahertz of clock frequency per second, means 20 mega pulses per second. And the third one is the reset switch. So this is a reset switch to restart the microcontroller. If is there any hanging was done, if the kit was not responding according to the inputs and outputs, just to reset that we need to press and release the switch. So let us see the demonstration. So this adapter consists of a regular power supply board. It has the transformer and rectifier, filter and regulator. So after that 4 steps, we will get the 5 volts DC outputs by providing the 230 volts AC inputs. So when we switch on the kit, the welcome message will be displayed on the LCD screen, right? So now the sensors. Let us settle the humidity. So once the humidity settled down, so just we are gently we need to heat up that. So then, as we discussed, 40 degrees centigrade is the threshold value. When it crosses that, automatically the voice announcement will be done. Coming to the humidity, you can blow the air, so then the humidity will be increases. Right. So now the temperature come down to normal condition. Right, it crosses the 70% for the humidity. And let us see the smoke also. So the humidity will take some time to settle. Right. So coming to the smoke, when it crosses the 50 ppm, Okay, so in this manner we are going to provide the voice alerts for the abnormal conditions for smoke, humidity and temperature.